She'll merely be your stepmother, and you'll have two lovely sisters to keep you company. So I'll know, as far away as I may be, that you'll be safe.
Wouldn't you prefer to eat when all the work is done, Ella?
Yes, stepmother. Oh, you needn't call me that. Madam will do.
Cinderwench. Dirty Ella. Cinderella.
Ah, so beautiful. It's a movie that has been 65 years in the making. From animated film to the big screen, Cinderella hits theaters tomorrow. And today we're joined by its enchanting and beautiful star, Lily James. Cinderella. Here is Cinderella. My gosh, you look so incredible in this. Let's take it way back. I heard that the audition went a little bit unexpectedly. You didn't actually audition for the role of Cinderella. You auditioned for?
I auditioned for Anastasia, for the sister.
How come?
Well, I mean, that was just what I was called up for, but I dyed my hair blonde for Downton Abbey, and while I was there, they were like, hey, you should read for Ella, and I said, okay. And then 2 long months later, I got the part.
Which is amazing. You beat out thousands of people. This is such a dream role for any actress, and you play it so beautifully. Like I said, I cannot wait to see this with my niece. Have you seen the film back?
Yeah, I've seen it.
And you had to learn how to horse ride, true?
Horse ride, bareback, which was quite a challenge. And then I had to do ballroom dancing, and I did loads of yoga. I basically just wanted to be graceful.
Which you are. And talk about a stellar female cast here.
I know.
Helena Bonham-Carter, I adore her. Is it true you did a lot of ad-libbing with one another?
Yeah, she's the most amazing actress and so fun, and she just completely freestyle. All the stuff about she decided she didn't know it would be a pumpkin, and she went through all these vegetables and fruits asking for them, and she'd just make them all up, and I was just really trying not to laugh the whole time.
She would keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the great Kate. What was it like? Was it intimidating? She seems, I mean, what a powerful actress. What was it like facing her in the eye, taking on the role as a stepmother?
I mean, she's just one of the greatest, I think, and so it was, you know, it was quite overwhelming when I had my first scenes with her, but she's so cool as well, and she makes you better just by being in the scene with her. So.
Sure. And then there's Prince Charming, the handsome Richard Madden. We know and love him from Game of Thrones. What was it like working opposite him? He seems so dashing and old world in that sense. He really takes to these time
Royal
periods.
parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's he's a lot of fun though. He's quite naughty.
Would he crack you up?
Yeah, he's very funny, and we actually, because it was both of us, it was our first big movie, so you know, we kind of went for it together and helped each other, and sort of, we had a lot of fun.
And of course, I mean, there's so much news about the dress, the beautiful dress, the blue dress, the ball gown. Yes, it was her waist. You're like, turn the page. It was my waist. It's a big skirt. So that's how the proportions work. You had to drink a lot of soup because you have newfound respect for women in the corsets they used to wear every single day.
I don't know how women did it, and you know, thank God we don't have to wear them still, but I did love it for that film. It kind of created a great shape, I think.
Felt so magical, and it's just beautiful gowns, and it's just, every single frame reads like art.
Yeah.
Did it feel like you were living in such a beautiful fairy tale world come to life on set?
It really did. In those kind of sets and with those costumes, you just, as an actor, you just have to exist and look around, and you respond to what's there. And I really felt like I was just in the storybook, and it was really magical every day. Each new set, I just kind of gasped.
And another thing I love about this retelling is we really do get to know why Cinderella is as incredible as she is and why she has such a pure heart. Tell us a little bit about the, you know, her mom and what we'll learn from that storyline.
Yeah, you get to see her backstory, which I think makes it different from the animation, and you see where her strength, where her kindness comes from. Her mother says, have courage and be kind, and she sort of lives by that. And so you see that this strength radiates from within, which I think is important. It has a basis.
And isn't that so important for, you know, people growing up today with, you know, social media, there's bullies everywhere. This is that story of one girl growing up in a situation that has a lot of tension and animosity, and how you can rise above through kindness, which I think is a lesson we can all use in everyday life.
Absolutely, and despite her circumstances, she finds joy, and she finds that from within by rising above it and by not retaliating with cruelty, but with, you know, her own strength. And I think it's a really important message.
Okay, now we just told you moments ago we showed the Duchess arriving on set of Downton Abbey, and here she is in Toronto. Sorry, we apologize, Lily.
I would so much rather be here. I'm thrilled.
For all of your fans who have been writing in, that was a very good answer. She's a good actress.
No,
I got it.
True.
For all your fans who've been writing in, what could you tell us about Downton Abbey and your character? What will happen? Will you return?
I love that show so much. It's just we have the best time on it, and I'm thoroughly hoping to be back. We'll see what Julian writes.
Glimmer of hope indeed.
Yeah.
And when it comes to Disney princesses, who would you say you relate to most? Because we're actually in the midst of Disney giveaways every day. We're filling a plane, the Magic plane, for our viewers, and we're all going to be spending 2 days in Disney World.
Oh, wow.
Did you have one storybook that you really related to and loved to hear growing up?
Yeah, I think I loved Beauty and the Beast the most. I had long, dark hair, so I could sort of associate with her.
Yeah, very cool. And what was your favorite part about seeing this back? Were you able to separate yourself from it, even though you carry it and really enjoy it for all of its beauty and storytelling?
Yeah, it's funny because we shot it over a year ago, so when I saw it, I was able to sort of not be so in it that I got wound up in my own performance. I kind of just saw it as a piece, and I think Ken Branagh's done an amazing job with the tone and the magic and. Yeah. You're
a beautiful actress to watch. You're only 25. You're celebrating your birthday in just a few weeks.
Yeah.
So do you have big plans? Are you still touring?
I'm actually going to be on a flight to Japan.
Oh, very
cool. Touring, yeah.
For touring.
The film, yeah.
And then upcoming projects, I'm sure, will be coming your way, Fast and Furious.
I hope so, yeah.
Not the Fast and Furious, that's a different franchise. But see Cinderella, that hits theaters tomorrow. For more information, breakfasttelevision.ca. And I love the fact that you say the glass slipper was tough to fit.
Yeah, I know. It's really a sad fact. It was CGI'd onto my foot. It was Swarovski crystal, so it would certainly have broken.
And you have dainty feet. What size are those?
I'm a 6. Was that 39 or 40 here?
Oh, honey, I have yacht size. Try being a size 40, 41. These are some Shrek feet over here.
They're great feet.
No glass. It would be a glass house. Thanks to Lily James. Also, check her out on Instagram at LilyJamesOfficial. And check out Cinderella. Cinderella, tomorrow in theaters. Come back anytime.
Thank you.
The Duchess says hello. Right now, we're taking a quick break. More BT right after this. You are lovely.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Thanks. It's not your doing.
Nor yours either, Robert.
It's not so very bad. Others have it worse, I'm sure.